And I now have the great honor and pleasure to give the floor to Her Excellency Ms. Maya Morsi, Minister of Social Solidarity of Egypt. Excellency, you have the floor.
Thank you. Distinguished delegates, we welcome the Human Rights Council's efforts exerted to convene this panel discussion. Egypt was part of the core group to initiate Resolution 54/17 in October 2023 that include holding this event, celebrating 30 years on the International Year of the Family. This discussion revives our commitment to strengthen family-oriented policies. Excellencies, the Egyptian Constitution, Egyptians' Vision 2030, and the Parliament-endorsed government program are drafted around the human and family development. The newly restructured cabinet included for the first time ever a Deputy Prime Minister for Human Development. The legislative reform included laws on persons with disability, elderly law and child law, national women and child machinery law. Legislative amendments are in place on personal status law and labor law. Also, an alternative care law is being drafted. To complement legislations, political will is evident in President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's adoption of 3 mega development programs: Decent Life Program upgrading the local infrastructure of housing, Family Development Program upgrading demographics and standard of living, and Bidaya, the national initiative focusing on human development. Excellencies, Egypt has around 25 million families. We have solid targeting methodology for the most vulnerable, such as Egypt's conditional cash transfer program, Takaful and Karama, was provided to a total of 5.2 million poor families. The Egyptian president recently gave directives to register families under cash support in health insurance, as well as irregular workers in the construction sector and rural women leaders. This falls within the country's vision to enhance social safety nets and ensure protection for the most vulnerable. Economic empowerment is also a cornerstone to family development. The Ministry of Social Solidarity and its entities has reached 1.3 million families, in which women represent more than 70%. Currently, Egypt is reshaping social protection cash transfer programs to include in its economic empowerment structure from day one and digitize saving lending models throughout the country. We also have a national early childhood development and positive parenting programs, as well as the national presidential premarital initiative, Mawadda, that equips youth with knowledge on how to build a healthy family entity. More than 1.2 million young men and women were trained, and a digital platform was launched reaching nearly 5 million citizens. Dear partners, recognizing cultural specificities of our countries is paramount in the formulation and implementation of our global family development policies. A one-size-fits-all approach to family development can be counterproductive, leading to unintended consequences or resistance. We cannot have the same cup of coffee for everyone. By acknowledging and respecting specificities, we can foster policies that promote the well-being of families. This approach ensures global initiatives align with local realities. Thank you.
I thank Her Excellency for her important